Would you like to be successful in your life? In today's Weekday Wisdom, I'm going to share some choice words from Pablo Picasso. Hi, this is Carma Spence, your legacy creation mentor. And in this month's episode of the Weekday Wisdom, I'm going to share with you some wisdom from Pablo Picasso. He said, "Our goals can only be reached through a vehicle of a plan in which we must fervently believe and upon which we must vigorously act. There is no other route to success." So I thought I would break down that quote for you and explain the 3 steps that he lays out because they're very clear. The first one is plan. How do you plan to achieve your goals? Well, first you need to understand what is your goal. And then you need to start figuring out how will you get there. There may be many ways for you to get to a goal, but there's only really 1 or 2 ways that are best for you to get to that goal. So you need to figure that out. Then once you kind of have an overview of the plan, you want to figure out what the milestones are so that you can celebrate them along the way. So again, your plan is, what is your goal? How are you going to get there? What are the milestones along the way? And how will you celebrate not only each milestone, but the achievement of your goal? Celebration is really, really important because that's what motivates us to move forward, is that excitement of celebration. And it keeps you with your eyes on that goal, constantly moving toward it. The next step is belief. You need to, as he said, fervently believe in your goal. And there are 3 levels of this. First, do you believe it is achievable for anyone? In other words, do you think this goal could be achieved by anyone, let alone you? Is it achievable, period of end of sentence? Because if you don't believe that a goal is achievable at all, then you aren't going to make any moves toward achieving it. Second, do you believe that this goal is achievable by you? Do you believe that you are capable of achieving that goal? And finally, do you believe that it is important for you to achieve that goal? Because if it's just a goal that you're like, you're probably not going to make much move to it. If it's someone else's goal, it's not going to be important to you. If it's a goal that's like low on the totem pole, you're probably not going to make much headway toward that goal. You need to really believe in that goal and believe that it is important for you to achieve that goal in order for you to, achieve it. And finally, part 3 is act. You can't just sit there and plan and then look at the plan. You need to actually move toward your goal. And one reason why you want to come up with milestones is so that you can take baby steps, if you need to, along the way. You don't have to achieve your goal in one giant leap. You can achieve the goal 1 step at a time, small or large, whatever you can handle in the moment. Because if you try to overwhelm yourself with achieving too much in too little time, then you're lost. So I hope you understand why what Pablo Picasso said applies to everyone. That your goals can only be reached through the vehicle of a plan. You need to have an idea of how you're going to get there. And it needs to be something that you fervently believe in. And you must vigorously act toward it. There is no other route to success. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Weekday Wisdom. I will see you next month.